What's up, folks? Welcome to another episode of Smoke World. I'm your host, Stone. So go grab that stick, go grab a glass or whatever you're drinking. Let's sit back and have a conversation. You can follow me on Instagram at SmokeWorld50. Send those emails to SmokeWorld50@gmail.com. Hope everyone's been staying safe out there. Been able to go to a few of the lounges. Have been seeing somewhat an increase in the customer base with the brick and mortars. Again, like I said, folks, again, just got to play it smart. It's really good to see everyone, but, you know, we still have this pandemic among us. So, again, just got to be, got to be a little smart about this thing. I'm really excited, too. My upcoming podcast, I'll be talking to the whiskey folks from Uncle Nearest. And I'm not going to give you too much of the story. I'm going to let them do that. A young lady named Sailor. She will be joining me on the upcoming podcast to discuss that particular brand. And if you're not really familiar with Uncle Nearest, it's a really great story in reference to Jack Daniels. That's all I'm going to say about that. So I want you to tune in to that next episode where we will be discussing the Uncle Nearest premium whiskey. And some cigar news, actually, too. I was reading that, obviously, folks who love the Cigar Fest from Cigar International, obviously, that got canceled this year. But I was reading recently that they will have actually a virtual event October 16th, which is Friday, October 16th and 17th. So for a little bit more information on that, you can actually go to their Facebook page and check them out. They have all the information there. Again, I know a lot of people will look forward to the Cigar Fest. Now, in all full transparency, I have not been to one yet, but all of, I can't say all, but many of my cohorts, smoker buddies, have been and been trying to get me to go. It's just been a scheduling thing that I haven't been able to make it. But I do plan on getting to the next one, God willing. But like I said, check out, they're having a virtual event. They may be giving some giveaways. Those who know about Cigar Fest know that they give away a plethora of cigars, accessories, all types of things. It's just a great event, I hear. So check that out. Cigar International Cigar Fest will be a virtual event this year, 2020, October 16th and 17th. Let's see what else is going on in the news with cigar news. I know Trump has put something, a stay on the rum, and I'm not going to get too political, but it's basically saying that, which we wasn't going over to Cuba anyway at this point in time based on the COVID, but it was, I think, a rule, a policy put in place a little while ago under the Obama administration where, whatever you can carry, beans, cigars, and rum, you were able to do that. But I think Trump has reversed that. But it is what it is. That's only cigar news. So I want the folks to start emailing me. Hey, we talking politics. No, we're just talking about cigars and the rum. Mind your business. Ha ha. No. Some other exciting news. Well, I won't use the word exciting, but we got some new lounges opening up down here in Delaware. And I really would like to get someone's opinion. You can send me an email. Again, that's smokeworld50@gmail.com on this whole competition thing with lounges. I'm a little baffled on that. What do I mean by competition? Again, when another lounge open, I don't really, me personally as a consumer, don't consider it competition, but obviously the owner of a lounge may, but I don't look at it that way because, I think just gives the customer, some options. So I'm curious to know your feelings on that particular issue. That again, we're customers, so we're coming from a different perspective. I understand as an owner of a cigar lounge that you may feel as though, hey, that another lounge will be your your competitor. But like I said, it's the love of the leaf. We all love the same thing, and I think a lot of times how we interact with the lounges is based on, how we feel that day, what we're looking to do. Some lounges are a little bit more exciting. Depends on, the day, what kind of mood you're in. Some lounges are like, a party lounge. Other lounges are laid back. You just sit back, you know what I mean, sip on some coffee. Maybe you got some work to do. But I'm just really curious to know your opinion on that because lately I've been getting some feedback where as though, it's a competitive thing. And I just don't look at it that way. And again, I'm not an owner of the lounge, so I understand we're coming from a different perspective as a customer. But just figure I'd throw that out there. Just was curious to know what you think. That's what we do here. You just, like I said, you're having a conversation with me today. I got nothing exciting going on, unfortunately. And I told you before on one of the previous podcasts, this is a platform to have to get comfortable with. Just talking to you, telling you what's going on, sharing my thoughts, just giving you what's been going on, what I've been seeing, what I've been hearing. So if you don't like that, whip, 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 whip. That's all I got for you, Hey, that's how it goes. But, yo, check this out. I'm kind of excited, too. I started a new job like maybe 2-3 months ago. I would call it basically similar to Amazon, meaning I drop off paperwork opposed to packages. See, Amazon has the advantage because they can just leave their package at the door. I don't have that fortunate capability to do that. I actually have to wait for somebody to answer the door to drop the paperwork off. So that's pretty exciting. Not too bad of a gig. Keeps me busy. Excited about that. All right, yeah, there is no format here. But in other news and other exciting things in life, the weather's starting to break. It's starting to get a little chilly outside. The fall is coming, folks. The summer is unfortunately over. I know, right? Hey, but guess what, folks? This is what I'm telling you. This is what I do. I'm going to tell you and give you some recommendations based on the fall. I enjoy the fall. I'm a fire guy. I like to go start a fire, go get some wood, sit outside. It's that time of the year, you can get a couple buddies over. And based on where we're at with the COVID, for safe and social distancing, I think this is a great idea, folks. So if you haven't tried it, if you're not really familiar with how to set up a little, either you go to the Home Depot and grab yourself a fire pit, or you can go on YouTube and actually they can demonstrate to you on how to build your own fire pit, which is very, very easy, folks. It's very, very easy. Again, if you're not mechanically inclined, then just go to the depot or go on OfferUp or any of those other type of apps that sell items and get yourself a fire pit. Trust me, it's going to be a hell of an investment because you get to sit outside, by the fire, grab a drink, call some friends over, and sit back and relax and do what you do best. So I'm recommending that you maybe check that out because, again, that's where it's at in the fall. That's what fall's all about. The summertime, again, it's hot. So a lot of times we were trying to get to the lounge. It's too hot to sit outside. But based on the COVID, that threw a whole monkey wrench in this particular summer. So fall's upon us. I think this would be a great way to be able to get with some of your friends and to be in compliance with all these CDC guidelines with social distancing and in the great outdoors. It's a win-win. And if you're not familiar where to go get some wood from, if you're one of those people who want to buy the wood from the depot or the Lowe's, you don't get your money's worth, folks. So again, use that same app that you found that fire pit on, the OfferUp or Nextdoor, whatever the case may be. Find someone in your neighborhood, in your vicinity, who sells wood. Now, obviously, you don't need a cord of wood. So I'm not going to get too technical with these terms because if you're not familiar with wood, then you wouldn't know what a cord of wood is. But you will not need that much wood. You just tell me you got a fire pit and you're looking for, maybe $30, $40 worth of wood. Depends on your budget and how often you're going to be out there burning that wood. But I can guarantee you will be addicted to going out, starting a fire, grabbing a stick, grabbing a glass of whatever you're drinking, call some friends over, and you will have an excellent time. I guarantee you that. Thinking about some other things. What else is going on out here right now? Actually, a lot. Politically, a lot, but this is not a political show, so we don't get into politics, but who knows? We talk about a little bit of everything on this show. But again, it's only me, and we're not going to beat a dead horse about what's going on. Everybody's familiar. Get out and vote, folks. It's a very important thing. Got an election coming up. Whatever way you're going to do it, do you. Just get out and make your vote count. Let's see. I'm drinking some coffee right now. I'm drinking my coffee black. It's kind of cold. It's not even kind of cold. It is cold. Sitting here chilling, looking at some things, trying to figure out if I need to get some different equipment going on here so I can bring you those lovely episodes of Smoke World. That's what we do here. A couple of my cords are, for whatever reason, starting to cause static in my microphone. And I know you guys don't want all that going on. I think every time I have a guest or something, depends on what the subject matter is. When we talking secret squirrel stuff, it starts to, get a little staticky. I'm just saying, I'm not saying I'm starting a conspiracy thing, but I'm just saying when we start talking about certain subjects, the mic gets a little staticky. So, what does that mean? Stone probably need to get some new cords. That's all I'm saying. See, y'all thought I was going to go somewhere else with that. I'm not. Just chill. Just chill a little bit. Yeah. You don't say. So, listen. Once I get those cords, which I'm not going to probably get anytime soon, those who know me. Yeah, call me cheap. Call me whatever you want. Call me all kind of names. It is what it is. Maybe I can find someone offer up. Ha 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 ha. Yo, but check it out. What else goes on in the fall, folks? Football! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That's boxing. But bum 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 bum. Yo, it's football season. And those who smoke cigars. Now, I'm not going to say they all love football, but yo, football is here, people. And for those who are privileged enough to have a lounge in the area that's open, yo, it's that time of year again. Yo, football is here. E-A-G-L-E-S. Eagles! Yeah, right now we sucking. Hey. Y'all mind y'all business. Hey. Listen, we got to get it together. The day is Sunday, the 27th, 2020 of September. And we play the Bengals. And right now we are 0-2. Yes, that is correct. 0-2. That means we have not won one game yet. For those who don't follow sports, 0-2 means that over is not an O. That means 0. That means we have not won one game yet. But hey, today is our day. Today is our day. Today is our day. We're going to do something. We're going to make a thing happen. We're going to run, make those passes. Wentz's going to move. He's scrambling. Oh, he throws it, and it's incomplete. Yeah. We don't want to hear none of that today. We don't need that. Because we got too many other little sports fans with these other teams. They like to hate on us. We ain't going to mention them other teams, and you know who your buddies are. The same guy you smoking to next to every day, drinking your scotch, drinking your wine, asking for your cutter, asking for your lighter. He's the enemy when it comes to sports. Yeah, that same dude or girl. Either way. You smile and laugh until it's time for game day, and then all bets are off. You got the gas face like, yeah, whatever. And God forbid if you happen to be playing their team. Oh, it's on that day. You can't borrow the lighter. You should have your own lighter. Wait a minute, I've been borrowing your lighter all the time. Yeah, well, you should start bringing your own. I want to mention that. Bring your own lighter, man. Oh, it's like that. And don't let your team be winning. Then we got a problem. That's just how it goes, folks. But, yo, football's here. And, again, fall. Go get the fire. Hey, you know what I mean? If you got some money, you one of those kind of people, you can do a fire outside with the TV. More power to you. Now you're talking. You really can have a whole bunch of friends over. Don't forget to call me. I ain't talking Tyrone, so don't forget to call me if you're that guy or girl who has the whole setup in the backyard or something where you can actually watch football, light a fire, and we can smoke a stick and get a cold cup of coffee. Yo, holler at me. Don't leave me out. I'm down with that. Do not leave me out. Look, folks, what time is it here? All right. Again, I apologize for the long, drawn out conversation. I really don't. I'm not. I'm lying. I don't apologize. I'm lying. I'm telling you to tell because I don't care. I really don't care. But I still love you guys. Listen, I appreciate you listening to the episodes. It's really important that you send me these emails and let me know what you want to hear on this podcast because it's imperative that I get feedback because, again, you're the ones who are listening. You tell me what you want to hear. I love to engage with the listeners. I try to get out to the lounges to talk to them. I'm trying something new, trying to hit these different lounges and create like a town hall where we actually have everyone participating, get everyone's opinion, because this is what it's all about. I'm no broadcaster. I'm just like you guys. I smoke a stick and I just happen to have an app that allows me to do a podcast. But hey, I'm really grateful for you guys. I appreciate you listening. I want you to stay safe, and I will see you on the other side. Oh, yeah, you know what? I started this thing where you can actually donate to assist with those cords I was telling you about that got the static in them. You can actually now donate to Smoke World to help out with me getting some new cords. So when we start talking about real Secret Squirrel stuff, because that's what we're going to be getting into in the latter part of the fall, I'm going to be bringing on some guests from some different places, whether it be the military. We're going to be talking about some stuff, off the grid a little bit, the government. So we're going to be getting to some good subjects. And we don't need the mics to start staticking out as soon as they start talking about the real juicy stuff. So, again, check out the donate. Help your boy out so we can bring you the good content that we like to bring you. We appreciate you again. Follow me on Instagram at SmokeWorld50. Send those emails in to me at SmokeWorld50@gmail.com. Well, guess what, folks? That's all I got. So again, stay tuned. The next episode coming up after this will be with Uncle Nearest's people. I'm looking forward to that. And stay safe. Appreciate you. Love you. Talk to you on the other side.